progress, but it's a little bit more comfortable than where I normally am. So this is a different part of, it's a different studio, if I could say. So last week I was traveling. I stopped at W for growth plan. I was going to do T and H, which is T is could be trust. Actually, you can make it up. Trust. H is usually health, but I didn't get around to it because I was busy. I was traveling. I came back and I was a bit jet lagged, and there was just a lot going on. So, but the great thing about missing is that you can just start over rather than beating myself up and say, "Oh, I missed it," or you know what, it's gone, it's gone. So now, normally when I'm in Bahrain, G, we start the week with gratitude. In Bahrain, our week starts on Sunday. In many places, it's already Monday. But guess what? I'm holding on to Sunday just so I can say I started the week with gratitude. And the interesting thing is that in some parts of the world, it is still Sunday. So I'm just going to reverse and say I'm still in that, using that, I'm going to borrow their time zone. I'm borrowing their time zone and starting the week with gratitude. And then I'll be back later on to do today's, because today is a special day. I'll tell you more about it. But let's remember to start the week with gratitude. So pretend we're going to use that time zone where it's still Sunday. It's Sunday up until 2 p.m. my time in Bahrain. So technically, I have about an hour and maybe 10 minutes to go before it's nowhere in the world is it Sunday. So I'm borrowing the time zone of another place. I think it's like Alohi or something. So that's where I am in this time zone. So Sunday, start the week with gratitude. What are you grateful for? I have a lot that I'm grateful for. For one thing, my mother is here. My mother flew in on the 15th. She is here, so I can talk about it because she flew in yesterday. No, she flew in today. If I was still on that time zone, borrowed time zone. So she flew in yesterday on that borrowed time zone. Okay, it's a little bit confusing, I know, but I shall use that time zone and say she flew in earlier today because it's still the 15th for me in this time zone. I know I'm not making a lot of sense, am I? But we can agree on one thing to start the week with gratitude. So I'm grateful for my mother being here. I'm grateful that I had a safe trip from the UK back here to Bahrain. When I arrived, I was like, oh, it's so nice and warm. But guess what? It got cold in Bahrain. I was like, it's not supposed to be this cold. Well, I guess it is. It is winter, isn't it? But we kind of want to hold on to the heat. We've had beautiful weather in November. Beautiful. So hopefully it warms up a little bit. But if it doesn't, that's okay too. So starting the week with gratitude, I'm grateful that my mom is here. There's more that I'm grateful for, but I'm going to come back. So I have to come back when today, which is, I'm borrowing the time zone of 15th. I'll come back later on today on the 16th and share my continued gratitude. No, I haven't lost it. I'm just having fun. We just have to have fun and not beat ourselves up. You miss a few days, okay. Catch up, do it again, or move on. So that's what I'm doing. I shall be back to talk about more gratitude because it's a big week celebration for me and for my adopted country, Bahrain. But I'll tell you more about it in a few hours because now I gotta go get on a call. Back to Bahrain time. No, back to Bahrain time. So see you in a little bit. Remember, start the week with gratitude, and gratitude opens up so much more for us to be grateful for, even more. There's a saying in my language, Yoruba, which says, when you're grateful for the things you got yesterday, you will get more today. I always remember that. My mom always reminds me of that. Not that she needs to remind me, because it's something that always stuck with me growing up, that we should always, always be grateful. And I think, in particular, my tribe, the Yorubas, are very grateful people. They're grateful for everything. There's a greeting for practically everything you can think of, whether you're sitting, there's a greeting for that. You're standing, somebody traveled, somebody came back, somebody had a baby, somebody expecting, somebody, even for this, of course, for the sad things, not feeling well, there's a greeting. There's a greeting for pretty much everything in Yoruba. So, see you back shortly for today, which is tomorrow, the 16th. I'll be back for the 16th live stream. See you then. Bye.